Okay, ready. Hello, everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about World War II.
We are here.
Yes, we.
Hey, I'm just reminding you.
Let's keep moving. The best way to start is to talk about propaganda like this. What you see here is World War II poster to help recruit American citizens into the war. Now, not every piece of propaganda was meant to get them to join the war, but we'll get into that in a second. For now, let's focus on the composition and the colors in this poster.
The colors? Really?
Yes.
Nope. I'm starting on this one. You can talk about the colors in a second.
Fine.
In this poster, you see America front and center in the map, with two figures surrounding it. The first is a depiction of Hitler holding a weapon and glaring down at America. The other is a depiction of a Japanese soldier holding a bloody knife as if to stab the country itself. The depiction helps create a foreboding sense of unease.
And thanks to the colors...
Fine, you can talk about the colors now.
Yes. Okay, gotta make this quick so we can talk about the other uses of propaganda. In the poster, we see mostly reds and yellows, both colors that create an uneasy feeling. Then, using darker blacks and browns to allow you to focus on the people due to the rest of the poster being so bright. Finally, the use of blue draws the viewer's eyes to the globe and to the USA, allowing them to focus on the cities and realize what is truly at stake.
Are you done?
Yes, I'm done. So let's move on. I'll take war bonds and rationing.
Okay, fine. I'll take interpersonal relationships and factories.
Great, I'll start. When we think of rationing, we may think of food or material, but money was rationed too. In fact, posters like the squander bug were made to keep people from overspending on desires while the war was going on.
Rationing money? Squander bug? Why didn't they just stop people from making the overly frivolous items?
Capitalism.
Okay, but?
Capitalism.
Is that just your answer to everything?
It's the United States, baby. Everything is capitalistic, especially during the war. This thing got
the U.S. out of the Great Depression. Everyone knows that.
You stole my thunder.
What thunder?
That one.
Why?
Because I can.
Back to the poster. Before I question the godlike abilities we possess in this plane.
Okie dokie. The next poster we have is a war bond poster. This was used to scare adults into buying war bonds to protect the children, because why not use parents' fear of losing their child to help fund a bloody conflict that is heavily targeted at civilians?
You okay?
Yep. Moving on. It's your turn.
Okay. Well, let's start with factories and jobs. A lot of propaganda specifically discusses changing jobs often to gain more money. Doing this would heavily limit factories, making it harder to create ammunition and arsenal for the war, leaving the soldiers without a weapon in the field. That's why the grasshopper they used is drooling, and he looks really greedy and cruel.
Evil grasshopper man.
Yes, as you can see, he is in a worker's attire and has money in his hand that's seen almost like a stolen paycheck, as he takes it and leaves for a different job, leaving his old one short a worker over and over, knowing there is a labor shortage. This was actually made by Disney. Next we have a United We Win poster. These posters were used because during this time racial tensions were extremely high. White soldiers would refuse to be in the same trench as a black soldier, and black soldiers were sent for more dangerous missions. Of course, that wasn't officially stated, but
the evidence shows that black people were targeted for dangerous missions because of military leaders' prejudice?
Exactly. So these posters were to attempt to get more of the public to agree to integrated army bunks and trenches. We needed everyone to work together to actually win.
Makes sense. Can't win if you're fighting yourself.
See, you'd think so, but just because we rallied with one group doesn't mean we did it with another. See, there are plenty of posters about things like not blaming the Germans or German Americans for what's going on across the sea, while Japanese were basically put in internment camps because they looked like those who bombed Pearl Harbor.
So distract from racism by saying that others shouldn't be racist.
Yep.
People kind of suck.
Yep. Oh, we are almost out of time.
We are? Wait, there's a time limit?
We are doing 3 of these things. Of course, I'm enforcing a time limit. Now time to wrap this up.
Well, I guess that's all of the propaganda.
We both know you are ready for the next video already. Don't lie.
You ruined the surprise.
Well,
Hey, at least the next bid will bring us glory.
wait, Oh, come on.